And welcome back, everybody, to GTU. You know, life changes and relationships change, and men that have had vasectomies can get them reversed. Dr. James Hoteling is a fellowship-trained urologist from U of U Health, specializing in male infertility and men's health. He's here to tell us more about this procedure in this sponsored interview. Welcome to the show.
Thanks.
So talk us through this process. A man gets a vasectomy, changes his mind. How often does that happen?
Yeah, so about 500,000 people get a vasectomy every year in the United States. Probably actually more now after some of the legislative changes on female reproduction, and about 6% of men end up wanting it reversed.
About 6%. Okay, so how long does the reversal procedure generally take?
Usually 2 to 3 hours. It's done in the operating room with anesthesia, and it's very well tolerated.
So this is in a hospital setting?
Mm-hmm. It's in an ambulatory surgery center, so it's in a day surgery center. So you come in and get it done. We do it with a microscope because the sutures are finer than a human hair. They're really, really tiny to put it back together again.
If someone is thinking about doing this, how do you prepare, and what types of things do you talk about before someone goes into a surgery like this?
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the things we do is evaluate their partner, because the woman obviously plays into it as well. And essentially their options are either doing a biopsy procedure to get some sperm and doing in vitro fertilization, or doing a vasectomy reversal. We think about how far out they are from their reversal, what their goals are, and we'll often check their hormones and make sure that their hormone axis is intact.
Does that matter, how far out you are from the procedure?
A little bit. It's a little less likely to be successful. If you're 20 years out, it might be 80%, whereas for most people, it's 90 to 95%.
Are there risks to having this done?
There's risk to any surgery. The risk with this is pretty minimal. The risk of some major event happening is lower than driving to the OR in a car. You're more likely to get in an accident and have a problem. Men can have some bruising, some swelling, but usually it's very well tolerated. We use long-acting numbing medication that lasts 4 days. So typically, men just take ibuprofen and Tylenol and use some ice on the area and take it easy for 2 or 3 weeks. And after that, they can do whatever they want.
So the recovery process, is it easier than getting the actual vasectomy, or about the same?
It's probably a little bit more, but not a ton.
Okay, what should someone do if they are experiencing pain after having something like that done?
Usually I just say give our office a call. Men don't always do the best job of taking care of themselves or asking for help, so I will usually look their partner in the eye and be like, if there's a problem, just call.
You don't look at the guy, you look at the partner and say, okay, please call.
They don't listen.
Right, I'm doing fine, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
How successful then is a vasectomy reversal?
Usually about 94 to 95% of the time.
That's high.
It's pretty high. Yeah.
So again, it depends on the patient. It depends on how long ago you got the vasectomy. But for the most part, this can be done. I mean, there's hope out there if someone wants it reversed.
There absolutely is. And generally speaking, it's less expensive than doing the alternative, which is in vitro fertilization.
Doctor, are guys talking about stuff like this more? Have you seen a change?
Yeah, it's very gradual. But yeah, I think men are. If you look at just fertility in general, half the time it's the man and half the time it's the woman. And I think probably in the last 10, 15 years, there's been a recognition that, the man is, often contributing to some of the issues as well.
Well, if you have questions, everybody, U of U Health has the answers for you. They do have a website and a phone number right there on your screen. And if you'd like more information, please go to our website, and we'll put a link right there at abc4.com/GTU. And our thanks to U of U Health for this information, this sponsored segment. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks.
And we'll be back with more after this.